Hello guys and welcome back to yet another amazing video, and you might have guessed the topic of today by the thumbnail and the title as well. And if you are new here and want to learn about such amazing concepts and new concepts in a really different way, then amplify your message by hitting the subscribe button and pressing the bell icon for further notifications. So let's start. This is Dhanush Nayak and you're watching my channel. So guys, you might have guessed the topic that we are going to discuss about something called as time. So time is such a thing that we cannot control. And if you are punctual to the time, then we can definitely make success in life. But did we know that time and science or time and our surroundings have relations together? Or did we know that they are related to each other? No, we got to know only after the great scientist Albert Einstein told about a relation between the time and the surrounding, which he called the theory of relativity, which we are going to learn in an amazing manner as we always do. And guys, before beginning this, hit the like button so that it motivates me. And guys, an important thing to tell you, I choose this topic because I got a comment from one of my friend named as Vikas. He told me that make a video on this theory of relativity, so I made a video on this. And next time if I want that, if you want that I have to make a video on your choice, then please comment on this video and I will try to make a video on that also, and I will also bring some tips and tricks related to that topic also. So guys, without wasting much time, let's start the topic. So guys, let's start the session on theory of relativity and we will explore the concepts. So in this video, we will understand the two major concepts. The first is the classical theory of relativity and then the special theory of relativity. First, classical theory of relativity understanding is very important because this is the base for the time dilation in which we will understand the concepts in a really amazing way. So let's first understand the classical theory of relativity. So the time and the motion, which are the two major aspects in our surrounding, are not absolute. They are relative to each other. Even if you have gone through the Newton's laws of motion and his works in the category of time and motion, then he will also say that they are not absolute, they are relatively to each other, by quoting some beautiful examples which you can go through. I will give the link in the description also. Next, so we will understand this classical theory or the relation between time and motion is relative, that by an example for like this. Let us consider a truck going at the speed of 50 meter per second, and there are two members, they are playing catch by a ball. Now let's say that the speed of the ball is 10 meter per second. Now there is one more boy who is not on the truck but he's standing on the ground and observing it, and a question strikes his mind. What is the speed of the ball? So that question strikes his mind. So he will observe that the speed of ball is 60 meter per second, because he will see that both the speeds are going to get added up, and as time and motion are relatively to each other. So this is an example that is making you understand the theory of relativity. Not only this thing, even our earth, our sun and even our galaxy are moving relative to each other. So this is what classical theory of relativity states. I hope the classical theory of relativity is clear, because once we understand this, special theory of relativity becomes easy for us to understand. Now, without wasting much time, second part of this topic, special theory of relativity or time dilation. Let's move on. Now, we all know about Newton's first law of motion. What did that guy say? He said if the force is applied on the object, then it will continue to be in the state of motion or rest until and unless any external force is acted on it. For example, take the example of this car. This car is moving. Now, unless and until a force is acted on this car will be in motion only. So this is what this law states. So why I'm telling this? Because this is going to make us understand about a special theory of relativity. Now, as this Newton said that all the objects are going to continue in motion or rest And he also said that they are relative to each other. But Maxwell, James Clerk Maxwell, who is regarded as the most intelligent person in the field of magnetism as well as in electric, he took considerations from the Young's double slit experiment, and he proved an experiment, and by the experiment he said that no, all the things are not relative. I don't know about other speeds, but I know that the light's speed is not constant. This is what this guy amazingly said. So he calculated the speed of light to be approximately 299 lakh, and we in general take it as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. This is to be absolute value of light speed. Now light speed is not going to change. Fix this in your mind because this is going to help us understand the further things. Now here there is animation that I have put forward. Just you should observe this video. So there are two mirrors and a beam of light is constantly being reflected. I have duplicated the setup, and the first setup is going to move and the second setup is going to be stationary. So as the first setup is moving, the distance covered by the first setup is more than the second setup. So this is our observation. Okay guys. Now as we observed that the first setup was covering larger distance, but we must not ignore the fact that it was traveling to the speed of light. There was a beam of light being reflected between the mirrors, which means that, which clearly means that the object was traveling to the speed of light. We must not ignore this one. Now, we know this formula since our childhood times that speed is equal to distance by time. Now we observed that the distance was increasing, but we also know that the speed of light is constant. It is not going to change if you do anything. So to maintain the speed of light constant, our time should also increase accordingly with the distance. Time increases, which means time becomes longer. Not able to understand? No worries guys, we will understand this like an example. Now there I have put in a clock for each setup. Now in the setup 1, as it was traveling more distance, the time must slow down. See the time? See how it is moving slowly. But see the time for the second setup. Here the time hasn't stopped. The time is moving as regularly. So what does it mean? That the 1 minute for the setup 2 will be same, but 1 minute for setup 1 will be very long. So this is the answer to the fictional question that whenever someone is in the space and when he comes back to the earth, he does not get aged. He is still young. Why? Because the time slows down. This is what Albert Einstein tried to prove through this example. So you understood the concept of time dilation. So lastly we will conclude. What is the conclusion? We will conclude that whenever an object moves closely to the speed of light, time slows down for that object. So because of this, there is a chance of time travel, which he explains in these further experiments also. But that is not a part of theory of relativity. But guys, I know most of you have not understood the concept of this theory of relativity because it's very difficult to grab this concept in the first attempt itself. Because remember, it was the great scientist Albert Einstein who took years to make this experiment. So don't worry guys, revisit this video and you will get the concept. So this was all about theory of relativity. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I have tried my best to put all the animations that I can that is going to help you to learn this concept in an easy way. And guys, you know that I am always going to end my sessions with an amazing quote, and this quote is by the hero of today, Albert Einstein itself. So what does this he say? He says that everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. What does this mean? So this means that everybody is a genius in his own world. So if you are going to judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, then it is going to fail. If you judge a fish by its swimming capability, it is going to be the star. So like that, everyone has his or her own area where he is extremely brilliant, and one who find that area is going to make success in life. This is what Albert Einstein tried to say, and by this quote we end this presentation of theory of relativity. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay guys, so you enjoyed the theory of relativity and understood it also in amazing way, right guys? So I hope you liked it. And guys, if you have not checked my other videos, don't worry, you will get it on the I button. You just click on the I button and you will get the channel link also and the channel video also. And again I'm telling guys, on what topic do you want the next video to be, please comment. And also share this video with your friends guys, let them also have the knowledge of theory of relativity, right? So guys, I will be waiting for your comment, and till my next video you keep waiting, because I'm going to bring such amazing content here. Okay guys, so this is Dhanush Nayak signing off for this video, and till the next video guys, bye bye.